An East Alabama man faces charges of sexual assault and kidnapping, and local authorities are working to assure the public that the case is not connected with two other incidents that happened on the same day.
The warm weather rolls right on into the weekend. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama coming up.
Coming up in sports, two schools faced off on the soccer field, and for one of them, it was a dominant performance in both the girls and boys matches. EAN Local News starts right now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Carl Brady. Anniston Police Chief Clint Paris says officers were called to investigate a report of a sexual assault in the 1400 block of Gurney Avenue around 4:18 a.m. on February 7th. Following an extensive investigation, a warrant was approved by the Calhoun County District Attorney's Office for the arrest of 52-year-old Garrick Woods of Anniston. He was picked up on February 11th and charged with first-degree rape and first-degree kidnapping. Paris says the arrest stems solely from the Gurney Avenue incident and is not connected to the investigation of an incident on Keith Avenue that same day, despite rumors that incorrectly combined the two matters. Recent misinformation shared through social media and other outlets has incorrectly combined unrelated events, the chief says, and that has created confusion within the community. In addition, officials at Regional Medical Center confirmed that a temporary security lockdown of the emergency room happened that same day when an individual arrived at the ER seeking medical treatment and reported an alleged physical assault. Paris says neither the Keith Avenue investigation nor the Gurney Avenue case prompted the hospital's security measure. Police and hospital authorities issued a joint statement Tuesday night saying they are aware of social media posts that suggested multiple related assaults or an ongoing threat near the hospital. RMC leadership confirmed that a hospital employee who shared information online acknowledged the statements were based on unverified rumors and has since been counseled regarding appropriate communication standards. Anniston police are asking that anyone with information about any of the incidents is encouraged to contact the department by calling 256-238-1800 or 256-240-4000. Paris has promised that further updates will be provided if and when verified information becomes available. The Anniston City Council on Tuesday night awarded a bid of almost $500,000 for improvements at Michael Tucker Park on the Chief Ladiga Trail. B&B developers who last year extended the trail from that park into downtown Anniston submitted a bid of more than $424,000 for the new project. The money will come from a Transportation Alternatives Program grant given to the city to upgrade the facility at the former trailhead. City officials say B&B's bid came in under budget, and they hope to begin the project within the next month. And East Alabama City's growth has been compared to a bamboo tree. That story and more when we return.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Life doesn't stop for car service, and now it doesn't have to with the Ford Mobile Service Van from Buster Miles Ford. Our certified technicians come to you for oil changes, brake service, tire rotations, battery tests, and more. It's the same trusted service now delivered right to your driveway. Schedule your Ford Mobile service today at bustermilesford.com.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
The city of Gadsden is like a bamboo tree getting ready for a major growth spurt. That was the message delivered Tuesday night by Mayor Craig Ford, who said that plans have been made and projects have been approved that will bring big improvements in the city's quality of life. To illustrate his point, Ford brought a small bamboo tree on stage during his State of the City address.
For 5 years, that tree will remain the same size, and nothing seems to happen. No growth, no progress. It looks like the seed isn't working, but underground, it's growing roots deep and strong, building a solid foundation. In the 6th year of every bamboo tree, within 90 days, it goes full growth. It'll grow up to 90 feet. That's how life works sometimes. You think nothing's happening, you feel stuck and you're falling behind. So I feel like that's what Gadsden's been about our first term. For 4 years, we've been building roots. In the next 90 to 180 days, you're about to see cranes all over this city. And I mean that sincerely.
Ford says the city has 91 projects lined up for the coming year, with most of the funding coming from a $140 million bond issue last year. He says the city was able to make that investment because the previous council had put the city in a good financial position. Among the major projects discussed Tuesday night were the Coosa Harbor development, modeled after the City Harbor in Guntersville, a new City Hall building in the heart of downtown, and a Gadsden Athletics Center that will provide facilities for many sports activities. A new fire station by the banks of the Coosa River, walking and biking trails, and more parks and playgrounds are also in the works. Ford also says Gadsden is working to increase salaries for city employees, especially firefighters and police officers, and give first responders better equipment for their work. A community development grant has been used by the Etowah County Sheriff's Office to buy new ballistic vests and a ballistic shield to better protect the men and women who serve on the front lines each day. Sheriff Jonathan Horton says these life-saving tools provide critical protection during high-risk situations and allows deputies to respond to dangerous situations more effectively. Providing deputies with proper equipment is an investment in their safety and in the safety of every citizen they serve. The ballistic shield is the first of several that will be deployed by the Etowah County Sheriff's Department. In the near future, every patrol shift as well as the investigations division will be equipped with their own shields. When we come back, forestry officials are fighting fire with fire to protect trees in East Alabama.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Hi, my name is Edith Couch, and I'm a patient at Good Hydrations. Well, I've known Dr. Sneed, and I've known the people at CARES ever since I moved here from Atlanta. And so I had told him about my infusions that I got because I went all the way to Birmingham. These are friends, and they're also very caring people. They asked me questions, asked me what I wanted, told me what they had to offer, what they thought would be best for me given my health situation. And so I've been coming here ever since the first trial one that I did with them.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
The Calhoun County Emergency Management Agency says several areas throughout the county currently have controlled burns in progress. As a result, residents may notice a significant amount of smoke in various locations. Emergency services are aware of the burns and smoky conditions. EMA officials say that people should call fire departments only if they observe an uncontrolled fire or an immediate emergency situation. In the meantime, more prescribed burns are being planned for the Mountain Longleaf National Wildlife Refuge in Anniston. Officials with the Fish and Wildlife Service say they are planning to conduct controlled burns on the refuge both north and south of Baines Gap Road this coming spring. The focused units are on the 9,000-acre refuge between Fort McClellan and White Plains. Refuge personnel have been working on preparations through partnerships for the last 3 years to get fire back on the landscape. The planned burns are low-intensity fires ignited by trained personnel to reduce excess hazardous fuels and will assist wildlife habitat. Reducing hazardous fuels within the correct weather parameters should reduce potential wildfires and protect wildlife habitat from wildfires. Baines Gap Road could potentially be closed for short periods of time for the safety of the personnel conducting the operations or for public safety due to smoke intensity. More information will be posted on the Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge Facebook page. Spring-like weather continues to dominate East Alabama this week. How much longer can it last? John Holder is in the EAN Weather Center with the answer.
Carl, springtime weather across East Alabama, including not only warm temperatures, but maybe some springtime showers and thunderstorms. We'll have the complete forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Clouds were the rule today across East Alabama. A cloudy sky. The EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston showing you those clouds today. Despite a totally cloudy day, we still had warm temperatures way above the average here at the EAN Weather Center, topping out at 71 today after a morning low of 49. Both of those numbers about 11 degrees above the average for this time of year. We're going to keep the clouds in place tonight across East Alabama, but it will be mild once again with the clouds in place. We're only looking at a low tonight of 58 degrees. That's almost as much as our high temperature typically for this time of year. During the day tomorrow, we're going to see the warmest day so far in 2026. Maybe a light shower tomorrow morning around 9 a.m., 65 degrees. Clouds and sunshine by lunchtime tomorrow, 72. Very nice for maybe a walk outside during your lunch hour. And then tomorrow afternoon, the clouds are out of here, sunshine in full force. And by 3 o'clock tomorrow, 78 degrees. That will be close to a record high temperature in Anniston and around Calhoun County. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. We do have some showers in the forecast. A lot of this shower and thunderstorm activity is going to be in the overnight hours. Now tomorrow, you see that high of 78 with a 1 in 3 chance of a shower early tomorrow morning. Then on Friday, a 50-50 chance of showers in the forecast, still very warm, the high at 75 after a morning low of only 61. The better chance of seeing shower and thunderstorm activity is actually going to be overnight Friday night and during the day on Saturday. That's when we could be dealing with maybe a thunderstorm. Doesn't look like anything severe at this time, anything like that, but maybe a rumble of thunder out there during the day on Saturday with those passing showers. It remains very warm at 71 degrees. The change comes Saturday night and into Sunday morning. That's when we're going to see cold temperatures return to East Alabama. Still February, so we're not certainly totally into springtime as of yet, but it won't last long. 52 for the high on Sunday. Couple of mornings down in the 20s. That's cold. 27 Monday morning, 25 on Tuesday morning. But as we said, this doesn't last for long. 40s on Monday. That will be the cold day. We're back in the 50s by Tuesday, back to 60 degrees by Wednesday. And by Thursday and Friday of next week, folks, it looks like we're going to be right back in the 70s across East Alabama. So some cold weather coming, but it's only going to last for a couple of days. As we move on now, we start taking a look at these above normal temperatures. Here's some record high temperatures across central Alabama coming up for tomorrow. 78, that's our predicted high in Anniston. That would tie an all-time record high set just a few years ago, back in 2018. 78 also the record in Birmingham, 79 Tuscaloosa, 83 in Montgomery. I don't think we're going to see record highs everywhere, but certainly in places like right here in Anniston, we could certainly see some record high temperatures being set coming up tomorrow. And as we take a look at all of central Alabama, look at these temperatures for today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Everyone going to be in the 70s or above, it looks like, all across the region. And we'll have a chance of those record high temperatures coming up tomorrow right here in East Alabama. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m., either Thursday, weather at a glance. And we've got sports coming up with Colby. That's next.
Discover the elegance of fine jewelry at Couch's Jewelers. From timeless diamonds to stunning gemstones, every piece is crafted to perfection. Experience the quality in person. Your next treasure awaits. Visit us today in Anniston.
High school soccer action is heating up across East Alabama, and the Lincoln High School varsity girls delivered a strong statement on their home field. Lincoln picked up a 4-1 win over Hokes Bluff High School, pulling away in the second half after a tightly contested opening first half. The Lady Golden Bears found the net once in the first half, but despite creating chances, the score stayed close heading into the break. But coming out of halftime, Lincoln looks like a completely different team, attacking with pace, controlling possession, and capitalizing on opportunities. The result was 3 unanswered goals in the second half to secure the win. We spoke with Lincoln head coach Will Bailey about what caused that second half spark.
So I think in the first half we were a little bit rushed. We were forcing things a little bit, maybe waiting a little bit too long on some of the passes and crosses, and the adjustment they made in the second half was we were releasing the ball quicker, taking earlier crosses, getting the ball out in front, giving our girls a chance to have a little more space. We were really aggressive moving forward, and I thought we did a really good job of winning 50-50s and winning the ball out of the air, which made a huge difference in the second half.
Coach Bailey pointed to adjustments in spacing, movement off the ball, and a more aggressive mindset that helped open things up offensively as the match wore on.
So I think last year we had a lot of injuries early on, and we never seemed to get healthy, and it kind of derailed our entire plan. So this year we talked in the off season. We kind of made a plan of, hey, let's push numbers forward. We want to be more aggressive. We want to be offensively minded. And so the biggest thing for us was just how do we possess the ball better? How do we create more attacks? How do we create counterattacks? You know, when we're playing a team that's maybe more talented skill-wise with us, how do we counter that? What's our plan? And so far we've played around a little bit, but the girls have done a really good job adjusting. We are passing the ball much better. So hopefully that'll continue to translate into soccer moving forward.
While Lincoln has introduced new ideas this season, Bailey emphasized that the foundation remains the same. Strong communication on both ends of the field and, of course, victory as an outcome. With a balanced mix of familiar strengths and fresh adjustments, Lincoln's varsity girls are off to a promising start as they continue to build momentum early in the season. Staying on the pitch at Lincoln, the boys' side followed up on the girls' big win with an impressive performance of their own. The Lincoln High School varsity boys picked up a 5-1 victory over Hokes Bluff, flipping the script after facing early adversity. For much of the match, Lincoln found themselves trailing 1-0, struggling to break through despite creating chances and controlling long stretches of play. That all changed as the Golden Bears found their spark, turning pressure into production and rattling off 5 goals to pull away and take control of the match against the Eagles.
Three quarters of the game we were down 1-0, and we just basically needed one opportunity. We told them at halftime we needed somebody to step up and we needed one person to give us a chance, and then once that happens, then we'll settle in and then we'll take care of the rest of the game. So that was a great opportunity.
Coach Duff credited composure, trust in the game plan, and increased energy that allowed Lincoln to settle in and capitalize when opportunities presented themselves. A big part of that success came from the midfield, where senior leadership helped set the tone and push the tempo. We spoke with senior midfielder Will Clinner about the key takeaways from last season and new elements Lincoln is adding into this season.
So last year we actually had a great season. What was our record?
21-2-2.
21-2-2. So yeah, we had a very good season, and we ended up losing, I'd say, 3 key players, mostly our back line, and that's where we've honestly have made it develop this season, honestly, finding players to fill in the losses from last year. But yeah, going into this season, I feel like we had a positive mindset knowing we had the technical ability in the middle of the field going forward to be able to finish the ball and things like that. Yeah, honestly, I feel like we were positive going into the season. And then the rest of the season, I mean, after tonight, I feel like we're good going forward. So
Clinner highlighted the importance of chemistry, work rate, and confidence while also pointing to new ideas the team is experimenting with as they continue to grow early in the season. With both boys and girls picking up convincing wins, it was a successful night for Lincoln soccer as both squads look to build momentum moving forward. That's going to be all that we have for sports today. Back to you, Carl.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.